When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives.
Don't be afraid to be who you are. Our world is growing so much, and once you become who you are, you can really help somebody. So, don't ever forget
that. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay, gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying.
Are you trying to find who you are when you're going through that journey, trying to figure it out? Like, just remember your thoughts are your thoughts, and you can't let somebody else define who you are. At the end of the night, you have to lay down and think about your life, not somebody else's life, not what makes somebody else happy.
The complexion of your pigment, the same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned. When everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
We press play, don't press pause. Progress march on, with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause, till the day that my uncles can be united by law. When kids aren't walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us, we have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
And I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is kind. Not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Love is kind.
My name is Camille Stoner. I was born in Montgomery, Alabama, relocated to Decatur, Alabama, and moved to Atlanta because I transferred from University of my studies in Arabic and international affairs and political science. So roughly like all that put together, and yeah, it's a great place. Growing up, like when I was explaining it to my mom, and I'm really fortunate to have parents that are so open to like everything I've ever wanted to do. They're really wonderful people, and I'm very, very blessed to have them apart from our differences and the arguments. They've always allowed me to explore who I was. I mean, they didn't mind when I was, studying Judaism and like, going to, Shabbos dinner with like, my Jewish friends, and they loved when I started, studying, Hinduism and Buddhism, just anything. And then they never minded the fact that, I always thought, I was gay at least. I dated guys in the past just because that's truly what's accepted. I think, in high school, some people are really short, and like I envy those people. I think that's wonderful if they can do it and admit that to themselves. But I've always been quieter in the fact, knowing like, I just wanted to explore that myself and not like be so open about it, I guess. Because living in the South, it is definitely harder. It's more looked at, closely in detail. People take a second look at that instead of just being, whatever, like two men, two women. It's really no big deal. That's always how I felt. But I probably when I was a child, like really, 4 or 5, like when you're just now, like, I don't know, comprehending things on a cognitive level, and, gathering memories from what I can remember whenever I would like daydream and stuff. Like I never was like a damsel in distress being saved by a guy. Like I was always, like not even saving a woman. It was just like partner in crime. Like I've got this best friend who like happens to be a girl. Like we love each other, and it's almost like this companionship. And I think now, being able to be open about that's still kind of what I search for in life. It's just, I date people and I have fun, but it would be nice to find that one person who's like completely on that level who balances you out. And, jaded and as cynical as I am, like and as much of a smartass as I am, I do believe in like finding that soulmate. I do. I'm a fucking hopeless romantic. I am. But it has been hard living in the South. And at 22, I can say, yes, like I've just been able to come out and say, like, yeah, I'm gay. And that's no big deal. That's just another part of me. I'm a very dynamic person, and that just happens to be, my sexual orientation. And, I love that we have this, obviously, once again, where we can, express that outlet freely. And that is my rant.
Why are you at Pride right now?
Because, well, all my friends are here, A. B, I believe, love whoever you want. I think that's lovely. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm ready to have fun.
If someone said define your sexuality, how would you define it?
I'm a free lover. If I like the personality, then I like you. So I think that people limit themselves by labeling themselves of what sexuality they are. Also, I would say I would be hetero-flexible. Lesbian is still I mean, it's the stereotype, like, of, you wear boy pants, you have a short haircut, you're, like, very masculine, and, you kind of, like, are a loner. Or you have the other type where you're, like, basketball shorts with a high bun, and, like, anyways, you're a loner, yet again, or really good at sports.
So what are you in Snellville?
What am I in Snellville?
What are you truly?
What am I truly in Snellville? I mean...
Describe yourself.
I would say the same thing of being just like, I just love everybody. I just feel like people shouldn't limit themselves, and they should just go and love and be free and happy. I mean, I don't know. It bugs me when people are just like, I'm this and I always have to do that. And you just do what you feel is good in your heart. And
think that lesbians are blatantly obvious, or they are just everyone?
I mean, they're they're like everyone. I mean, there's always going to be a stereotype of what, there's a stereotype for a reason. People fill in stereotypes. So that is a factor. Like, I fill in the stereotype of a girly girl because I'm a girly girl, you know? And so that's there, but I feel like they're everybody else. I mean, everyone is a different type of person, you know? Like, you would never expect me to be whatever I am.
People they agree with you, but they still love you, but they still feel weird about what you do. What do you do then? Do you tell them?
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is, like, if they feel, I mean, it's okay that people feel uncomfortable, I feel like. I mean, there's things that I feel uncomfortable about in life. Well, not really, but I'm a weird case. But I feel as if that a lot of people, you know, there's just weird concepts that they don't understand. And just be patient with people, because it takes people a long time to realize that they're gay. So it's gonna take people in their life a long time to realize, be okay with you being gay. So yeah, be comfortable and enjoy yourself and love yourself, and it's okay to do whatever you want and experiment or not experiment and anywhere. Encouraging words for people that feel, I say that don't be afraid of what you want in anything, even outside of sexuality. Like, go for whatever you feel and whatever makes you happy and whatever you want in life and to pursue in life. And, like, you know, it's about being happy and it's about being yourself, and the people that truly love you will be okay with you doing whatever you want to do with your life. Being straight, gay, bi, hetero, flexible, a unicorn, whatever you want.
Alright, so growing up with you, growing up with yourself, like, how old were you when you knew that you liked girls and not guys, and you knew that you would always be gay?
Definitely 16.
What happened?
I moved to Georgia from Florida, and where I was from in Florida, a small town. And I moved to Georgia, and I saw this girl, and I was like, oh, she's really pretty. Thought nothing of it. Ended up having a class with her, and I just was like, remembering she's really pretty, really pretty. I ended up switching to a seat right next to her. She wrote me this note one day and was like, hey, my name's blah, blah, blah. Here's my number. We should hang out. We became best friends, and the next thing I know, she cornered me in the bathroom and kissed me, and I was like, I think I like it. Ever since then, it's been history.
Knowing what you know now and all the experiences that you've been through, what would you say to yourself, and what words of encouragement would you use?
If I was a youngster going through the feelings that I went through, I would definitely say it's hard now, but it only gets easier. You know, don't let somebody try and define who you are when you're going through that journey, trying to figure it out. Like, just remember your thoughts are your thoughts, and you can't let somebody else define who you are. At the end of the night, you have to lay down and think about your life, not somebody else's life, not what makes somebody else happy, you know?
But say your parents have stated that they don't agree with homosexuality. How do you tell them?
Well, see, actually, my mom's Catholic, so it worked out this way. I just told her, I mean, I'm not living my life for her. She's already lived her life, but she's living her life. I have my own life. I have to make myself happy. I can't lay down at night and think, oh yeah, I'm making my mom happy, but I hate myself, you know? I definitely lay down at night and think I made myself happy, regardless of what my mom thinks. She's got to love me at the end of the night, regardless. I just want to make myself happy. I want to live a happy life.
So, what did your mom say when you told her?
The first year or two, it was kind of swept under the rug, and she kept asking me about boyfriends. And then finally, she actually tried to sell my car and everything I had. They took everything out of my room except for my bed, thinking that that would help. And then when I turned 18, they were kind of like realized, like, okay, you're grown. There's nothing really we can do about it. So they had to come around. I mean, it was a long 2 years, but for sure they had to come around.
So, do you regret coming out? Or?
No. The only thing, it hurts to know that my mom hurts every night, thinking that I won't get married and I won't have kids. But I mean, that's just her ignorance. I mean, I'm still having kids. I'm still going to love my children the same. They're going to be well-rounded. I mean, they want to be straight, be straight. But they want to be gay, be gay. But I mean, I'm happy with my decision. I'm happy with my life. I can't be happy.
So as a Southerner, do you feel like it's on a scale of 1 to 10? How hard is it to be gay here?
Here in Georgia, unless you live in the actual city, like, you know, and it's horrible. It's horrible. You have people, I have people at Georgia Southern coming up to you, and if you're wearing anything that says this or that has the nice rainbow, they just tell you that you're sick and that, you know, you're going to hell. And you have people, I've had people dump beers on me before, just hating on me, they don't even know me. It's horrible being in the South and being gay. People are just ignorant, they don't want to know, they don't want to learn, they just think that you're out to get them, and that if they are a girl, you automatically attract to them. It's just horrible. But I got a thick skin, so it's cool, keep it coming. There's positive experiences, but there's also a lot of negatives. You just have to smile and keep it going.
So, tell us your coming out story.
My coming out story in the South. Well, I hid it for a year completely from everyone, including all my best friends. Until finally I couldn't hold it in anymore. My friends all knew, but it was really hard for me to say I'm gay. So eventually I pulled some of my friends aside. I told them I had to tell them something, and they were like, "Jess, just tell us, come on, just talk to us." It literally took me 2 hours to say the words "I'm gay" come out of my mouth, and it was the most emotional moment. Like I cried. It was so hard to say. I'm so people about it. I'm gay. When I told my parents, they were not accepting of it. It took them a couple of days. But now they fully support me after seeing how happy I am, how I can just be me. That's basically my coming out story.
How old are you?
22.
When did you know that you were gay? Or when did you think that you knew there was something different about you?
16 or 17. I think I always knew, and I've always been definitely a little bit more masculine than all the other girls. I never really had a boyfriend, but I wasn't exactly interested in anyone until the first person I was really interested in ever was a girl.
Knowing what you know now and who you've become, what would you tell your 16-year-old self?
I wish I would have been more courageous just to be myself. You know, everyone falls under the pressure of the popular crowd. That's why it was so hard for me to come out in the first place, because it was different. It wasn't the norm is supposed to be. That's what we're raised on. I think Atlanta is a pretty socially acceptable place for almost anything. Atlanta is so mixed. We're like the blending pot. We're the tossed salad of the Southeast. And that's how it is. And I think if it was like Alabama, it'd be a different story. If it was South Carolina, I went to school in South Carolina. I had no friends there. I could not tell one person there I was gay because I was scared to come out. It was scary, and I knew it would not be socially acceptable.
Do you think you would have come out like maybe now if you would have been in the same situation, or would you not have come out in South Carolina if you were still there and not here?
Oh, I cried myself to sleep every night. I got a softball scholarship to a Christian school, and it was not socially acceptable there at all. Like, no one there was gay. I mean, if they were hiding. I just didn't say anything because I didn't say I had a boyfriend, I didn't say I had a girlfriend, I didn't do anything about it, you know? Like, I left after 6 months. I went there one semester, and then I moved back to Atlanta, and I've been the happiest I've ever been since.
They give it